On this channel, we talk a lot about cognitive dissonance, but what is it? And I think one of the best ways to answer that question is to find out what it isn't. Let me give you an example. Okay, I'm going to make a statement. I am for the Second Amendment. Shall not be infringed means shall not be infringed. And if anybody, I mean anybody, tries to infringe on that right, my Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms, which shall not be infringed, I am 100% against them from my cold, dead hand. Okay, that's the statement. Now, let's say a character like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez or Rashida Tlaib or Ilhan Omar or Bernie Sanders comes along and says, you know what? Yeah, I know it says shall not be infringed, but I tell you what, since we have so many problems with mass shootings and we need to implement gun control, let's just take the guns first and let's do due process second. That'll keep society a whole lot safer. Now, the person who made the statement, dang it, shall not be infringed from my cold dead hand, Second Amendment, anybody who says anything against that, they're my enemies. They don't have any problem because they're in another party. They don't have any problem at all rejecting a Bernie Sanders or an AOC or a Rashida Tlaib or an Ilhan Omar or fill in the blank, Elizabeth Warren, all those nut jobs. And they are nut jobs. Why are they nut jobs? Because of the crazy things they say where they're trying to remove freedoms from you and me. But the person who takes that staunch position on the Second Amendment, damn it, I shall not be moved from my cold dead hand, they don't have any problem going against them because they're not in their own party. So it's not a sacrifice. They hate them anyway. But when somebody within your own party, and that's not cognitive dissonance. Why? Because there's no dissonance. There's no disharmony that harmonizes. Shall not be infringed. You can't take my weapons. I have the right to keep and bear arms from my cold dead hand. Bernie Sanders says, let's take the guns first and due process second. I reject that because I stand on the Second Amendment. I stand on the Second Amendment. I shall not be moved from the Second Amendment. That is not cognitive dissonance. What is cognitive dissonance? Making that same statement, I shall not be moved from my cold dead hand. The right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Shall not be infringed means shall not be infringed. And anybody who goes against that is my enemy. Here's the cognitive dissonance. Donald Trump says this.
In the position
Or
of that
might
individual.
take the firearms first and then go to court, because that's another system, because a lot of times by the time you go to court, it takes so long to go to court to get the due process procedures. I like taking the guns early, like in this crazy man's case. Yeah, so you could do exactly what you're saying, but take the guns first, go through due process second.
Now here's cognitive dissonance. Yeah, I know Trump said that, and you know, I don't like it. I don't like the red flag laws. I don't like the extreme risk protection orders where I could be at the grocery store with my firearm on, and somebody doesn't like the fact that I have a firearm on. They don't know where I live. They don't know what my name is, but they follow me home. They find out what my address is. Call 911. Hey, there's this guy I saw today at the grocery store. I think he's a danger to himself and to other people. I don't think he should be armed. The cops go and investigate. They get a warrant, an extreme protection order warrant signed by the court, go to your house, trample your Second Amendment rights and your Fourth Amendment rights. And now you don't have any guns because they took your guns by force. Trump is for red flag laws and these extreme risk protection orders. He likes take the guns first, due process second.
Take the guns first, go through due process second.
But the person who was staunch on the Second Amendment, who would be against a Bernie Sanders and a crazy AOC and an Ilhan Omar and a Rashida Tlaib, who'd be against those, easy peasy, no problem, done. But because they are make America great, dyed in the wool, now they have a conflict running around in their minds. So you have to make a decision. You're either for the Second Amendment and consider everybody who's against that Second Amendment right. And by the way, extreme risk protection orders aren't just trampling your Second Amendment. I mean, eradicating them. They're also eradicating your Fourth Amendment right. Your right to be secure in your persons, houses, papers, and effects. Well, guess what? When there's a warrant issued without reasonable, articulable suspicion like these red flag laws are, you've lost your Fourth Amendment rights. And Trump is for red flag laws. So here's the cognitive dissonance. You have a whole lot of people out there who'd be all over Bernie Sanders or whoever for saying take the guns first, due process second, extreme risk protection order, check, done, no problem. And the cognitive dissonance reveals that while they say in their mind, hey, I'm not going to be moved, shall not be infringed from my cold dead hand. Oh, Trump said it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't like that too much, but it's okay because it's Trump and he's making America great again. How can you make America great again when you're busy signing off on extreme risk protection orders? Have we frickin' lost our minds? Are you for the Second Amendment or are you not? Are you for the right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed or are you not? I thought you were for the Declaration of Independence. I thought you were for life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. I thought you were for the Fourth Amendment, the right to be secure in your persons, houses, papers, and effects. What happened? What happened to that? America. Where is it? If I'm wrong, if I'm out to lunch, show me where I'm wrong and where I'm out to lunch. Don't just hit the dislike button and leave a crappy comment and then I'm out of here, unsubscribe, you're un-American. I'm un-American. I am 100% for shall not be infringed. And I believe if it says for shall not be infringed, and I don't need a Second Amendment to do this, but I do agree with the Second Amendment. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed, and I don't care who it is. I'm against them. And that is consistent. You can't be consistent. You can't be standing on principle and then bow when your guy is against what you said you were consistent, you were standing firm on from my cold dead hand. It's hypocrisy. So my batteries are running low. I gotta head out of here, but leave your comments in the comment section below. If you guys enjoy these videos, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, give them a thumbs up, share them with everybody you know, and don't forget to subscribe to my private email list through my website, highimpactflix.com. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Let me know what you think about this.